Now, we like people to be on the up and up. We like them to be upfront and not sneaky at all, except for, I guess, when it comes to veggies. We are bringing in registered dietitian Meridan Zerner to talk about sneaking the veggies in. And Meridan, I have to say, I've really been torn about this one because in a way I think, well, I want Brighton to see a vegetable and enjoy it and you know, recognize it and eat it. So I worried that if I sneak it in, will she not, like, I don't know, grow up to love broccoli?
So what if it's a yes and? Okay. Yes, you're going to teach them, you know, hey, we all need to eat our fruits and veggies. And look, mom and dad, we're modeling that. Hey, we go through the drive-through because we're busy working parents and we order the fruit cup along with the burger, right? But at the same time, we can also be using some of these stealth health tools behind the scenes to make sure that they are actually getting the nutrition, the superfoods, the concentrated powerhouse greens and reds that we know are going to help them grow, be healthy, and really defend and bolster their immune system.
Fabulous. I love that when you said reds, it was showing red wine. I'm not sure if that's what she meant by that one.
It's not like
I'm like, oh, great, I'm getting in my reds. Perfect, Meridan.
Oh my God, they're all
no,
different.
we love to start the day with a smoothie, and I do sneak some greens in. I'm curious to hear your recipe because I'm dying to mix it up. I do the same thing over and over.
Yeah, so, you know, my kids anyway will absolutely enjoy a smoothie. And so it's kind of amazing to me what you can put into a smoothie. So maybe I used almond milk for extra calcium. I always use a greens powder because I get some phenomenal barley and wheatgrass, things that they may not be getting in their kind of day-to-day interactions or a day-to-day diet. Some cocoa powder, so it just kind of looks like a chocolate shake. I put in some banana, you know, some ice, and I've got this delicious chocolate shake, but you and I both know that we just gave them some powerhouse greens.
Oh, that has greens inside of it. Okay, this is where I'm going wrong because my greens make the whole thing green. But I got it.
So chocolate powder, okay. Chocolate cocoa is going to cover that.
Okay, perfect. I love that hack. Now, what about your goody green guacamole? I like the name of it.
Well, fresh, right? We love some avocado. You probably even tasted where I put avocado in a brownie before, but I'm going to utilize avocado, which is naturally green anyway, and my guacamole fresh for the summer. And I'm going to put in a little extra greens powder. Why not? I get some kelp, which is a green of the sea, some chlorella, which is going to be amazingly nutrient rich. And again, I know we may find some iceberg in our day-to-day. We may occasionally get some spinach, but we're trying to get these things in far more frequently. 60% of our diet is like the ultra processed foods that just don't have any nutrition. By the way, with your guac, you don't have to dip chips. I actually got like a whole grain cracker. We could teach our kids to maybe enjoy the goody greens guac with like a carrot stick. So feel free to be creative with this. And even if you buy store-bought guac because you're not making fresh, because who's got time, you could mix in like a greens powder into a store-bought.
That's a great idea. Okay, and then you have the nut butter green bites.
Yes, and I got this recipe from Kayo Greens, which is the greens powder that I use just because it doesn't have any artificial flavors, no added sugars. I always encourage you to look at the label for anything because I want to make sure we're getting the highest quality with the least amount of extra stuff. So this is their recipe for a nut butter green energy bites, and it's really simple. It's just got some almond butter, some dates in it, some oats. Maybe you want to throw in you know, cashews or some foods of your choice, but it's got the greens powder in it, so we're actually getting a vegetable credit in a dessert like fashion.
And Meridan, really quickly, what is the amount, how many of us are actually getting the amount of greens that we should get, or how, you know, on average, what are we getting, you know, where do we stand right now post-pandemic?
10% of Americans, 10% of us are getting in enough fruits and vegetables. Of course, I focus in on the veggies because, you know, you really get those powerhouse bioavailable nutrients, but they all matter. And we're only getting 10%. I mean, these are the foods that are going to defend our well-being, our heart health, and our immune system.
Meridan, you rock. Thank you for the recipes. You guys will put it up on our website, cw33.com, and you can find Meridan at Meridan Zerner and also Meridan Zerner, RDN, and we'll be right back.